interaction-based RP. You don't need to know any kind of crazy system or anything like that. And we'll get you in. Just have a character. So with that, Sally is our DM, so I will turn it over to him.
Hey, last time on Everybody Dies. Last time on Everybody Dies, Martha, the party mom, is now dead. And Chad is now dead for the top recap on the top of the hour.
Which I forgot. I forgot Chad died.
It's traffic report is what happens when you come back from break and everybody's doing this at a bar.
Yeah, you need to give like the whole thing though, because I don't even remember.
So we figured out that Giant Island showed up off of the should not be an island water area of the northern United States. Little Jimmy has left the hot dog stand to go to the island. Farquaad was coerced to go to the island by his boss. James Dollarsworth was approached by an investor to turn this seemingly magical, awful, terrible island of no good, very bad things into a theme park. So he was sent over there, and his entire entourage was murdered. Grunk is there. Grunk is a little goblinish kind of kobold thing that is dressed as a goblinish kind of kobold thing in disguise. We have and Martha is now no longer Martha. Pikachu is being played by, there's some ugly cat over here, ma! But with Jedi powers. And we left off with the intrepid heroes leaving Innsmouth to walk into a lush, beautiful, jungle-esque forest, being attacked by large plants, and little Jimmy lost a hand and has given his shotgun to Farquaad. After defeating the intrepid zombie Donkey Kong.
Oh, right, Donkey Kong. I remember Donkey Kong.
Yep. Donkey Kong killed Chad.
Yeah, okay. Now it's all coming back to me. I don't remember getting a shotgun. I do remember, only because it went, viral amongst Twitch 76, that we talked about tubular sausages.
The shotgun was taken away from me by the cat. I didn't lose it by choice.
I see. Right. So how did Farquaad end up with it?
You picked it up because the cat got tired of holding it.
Yep.
Oh.
Cat doesn't need it. Cat's got Jedi powers.
Yeah.
Of a more civilized age. So, okay, Droll Shanka.
Hi.
Droll Shanka.
We're DJ Droll, if you remember the olden days in Sabahi's chat.
Yeah.
Yep. Droll Shanka. You are playing what?
I'm playing the uber depressed Havarty Layne.
Havarty Layne, I love it.
Okay, cool. I like cheese, so I like where this is going. So, tell me a little bit about Havarty.
Havarty's gone through some shit. So basically, she's seen better days. She's the Eeyore of her group. She's not very positive when it comes to making decisions, and she has a say in everything, and it's always negative.
Oh God!
Oh, she's gonna be the worst. Every girl I dated in high school.
There you go.
She's gonna fit in great with us.
Oh God!
Do you have any special powers? Are you magical in any way? Do you have any special items?
She has a magical notebook that she writes stories about that actually come true if they work.
This is some never-ending story shit.
Yeah, basically.
So this works wonderfully into the lore of Charlie's Island, which you guys may have found out through the last story is where you are. I am starting all the murder timers now.
Oh God! Okay.
Fantastic.
I have put a 4-hour wipe in as well. So spoilers.
Yeah.
But all right. So you went to this island because you wrote in your book something negative about people, and you were really hoping that it was going to come true. And instead, you woke up in a plant, kind of half digested, in a lot of pain. But that's okay, because a bunch of people just rescued you from that plant as you got sliced open. You do remember, and this is going to be your first check, high or low?
High.
High. So anything that is 9 or above is dictated as high. Everything that is 2 through 7 is dictated as low. Ace is wild. to your own choice, and this can be an RP choice. Jokers are ridiculous.
Super wild.
Yes.
It's
All
not
right.
kind of wild.
So you got a 5. So you did not succeed your check, which means I'm not going to give you a little bit of extra lore, except for the fact that when you wrote into your notebook, you clearly heard in your head a little child's voice saying, "Oh, I can work with that."
Ooh.
So you have showed up. You do have your notebook, and you, as the plant is destroyed by, I think it was by a shotgun blast, if I remember correctly, or no, it was by Grunk. Then the plant splits open, and you are in there, kind of half digested, a little bit of chemical burns on you. But for better or worse, for worse than wear, you're fine.
I need to pause for 2 seconds. Did we explain the drill how we do the RP? How it's only in character if you're speaking to another character? Okay.
If you're speaking to another character, it's in character. But if you're just feeling like, hey, I'm going to do this, you're obviously not saying that in the real world.
So it's like D&D.
Actions don't have to be RP'd. Actions don't have to be RP'd.
Actions do not have to be RP'd.
Yeah,
Only character.
the only
Got it.
RP part is the conversation.
Got it. I can do this.
All right. So there you go. You have been split open. The plant has been split open. You have been spilled out. Fuck you, Vaz. And love you, Vaz. And you have been split out onto the ground in front of the character party I have described before you. Also, your notebook seems to have a sentience to it now, and you can feel that it recognizes another notebook in close proximity.
Well, I'd also like to point out that little Jimmy is wearing a nurse's outfit.
Yes. We don't know what the nurse's outfit does yet, but it does exist.
Okay.
He also has a vibrating wand. Don't ask.
Yeah, it kind of looks like the wand from the Super Cooper children from Super Nintendo Mario. So anyway, there you go. You have been joined as a party. Do whatever you want to do. Interact.
Holy shit! A person just fell out of the plant. What the fuck?
Wow. Okay. This
Oh,
happened.
my hand.
Meow.
At least this is not the worst of my problems.
The worst of your problems? You just came out of a plant, lady.
Oh, you don't know me very well, do you?
Huh?
Meow.
What's with the
God,
cat?
this fucking cat. I don't know. It just fucking showed up. It's crazy.
Oh, okay. Well, my notebook's acting really odd. Somebody else have something to write in?
Wait, hold on a second. You're talking about this
James
notebook and the
does.
thing you got to write.
James, by the way, don't forget you have a black notebook as well. James Dollarsworth, that's you.
I know.
Can we continue?
Yeah.
You're worried about a notebook and you just fell out of a plant. That's what you're worried about is a notebook? What the fuck?
How did you get in the plant?
I was writing in my book and said I wanted to be away from everybody and just hide away, and here I am. That's what happened.
Did you lose your notebook? Did you need something to write in, ma'am?
I was just saying my notebook's acting really odd, which so am I, but whatever.
It stopped acting odd the minute you started talking about it.
Now it's not interesting. I'm good now.
Little Jimmy pulls out a bandage and starts wrapping it around his nub of a hand now.
Interesting.
Yeah, your hand is gone. But high or low, Sab?
Fuck, high.
Ooh.
Ah!
Rip.
So, that wound is not doing well.
Huh.
But, it's fresh, so of course it's not that well. But yeah, it's definitely like stomachy, acidy, kind of burny, awful. So, just a heads up.
Little Jimmy begins vomiting uncontrollably.
Oh my
it's not
God,
that
child.
bad.
Well, I guess he's having a bad day.
I'm gonna try using force healing powers by hovering on my little paw over the wound. So I'd float my little egg over, and I just like hover my paw over the wound and try to concentrate real hard to heal it as much as I can.
Yeah. Okay. So you stem the tide of death, and I add another timer.
Okay.
So I'm gonna add another timer. I'm gonna call this Sab's festering hand.
Oh god.
Meow.
Wait, what is this fucking cat doing? You guys see this?
It's Jesus cat.
It's
What is
Oh.
happening?
Jesus cat. What do you mean? Is he from Tijuana? What do you mean, Jesus cat?
Meow. Meow.
So you guys are all on this path, and you're in like this really open path.
So what's around us?
You are.
What can we see?
So it's like fucking New Zealand, dude. It is gorgeous. It is very green.
So we're in the Shire.
Yeah, you're in the Shire, but jungle. There are large trees. There are large vines. You definitely see more of those plants that you just dumped the young lady out of. And yeah.
So I mean, you just give out a plant. I mean, I don't know how you got there, and it's fine. Apparently, you don't really know either. I mean, like, do you have a name? Like, do people from plants have names? Do we have to name you? What's
You
going
don't
on
have
here?
to name me. It's Havarty.
Oh.
I'm named after a cheese. It's all good.
Havarty.
Yeah. I write stuff and it happens to me. It's all good. It's what it is.
Okay, Havarty. It's a nice soft cheese. I like it. I put it on crackers sometimes.
Yeah.
Meow.
Soft indeed. Like my soul.
What have you been writing about?
How much people don't like me and where I want to go or where I want to hide. And it seems to work.
Huh. And all of a sudden, you just come out of a plant with a name like Havarty. And you're worrying about your book, and all of a sudden, your book is just okay. This is very strange. These are very strange occurrences that are
I
all
start
happening here.
grooming myself.
James Dollarsworth. Force grooming, got it. James Dollarsworth, high or low?
No, just normal cat grooming. This is
Let me go low.
Said low. All right. Whoa, you guys are bad today. All right. You don't notice anything. Everything's fine. You're all just
Oh,
standing
no.
in this path where somebody just got their hand obliterated. But everything's fine. It's totally fine.
Yeah, nobody's concerned about anything.
Yeah. But behind you is Innsmouth, and that's bad news. And in front of you is Jungle, and you do know that you had to go and talk to the other leaders of the areas. Was where we left off. There were other monsters ahead of you. And Donkey Kong was just the first one.
Oh, we do know this.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
That was what you were told
Right.
by the.
I should really be taking
Wizard.
But that's
The
not
wizard.
fun.
Wizard.
Well, it
It was
wasn't
a
a
wizard?
wizard. He was kind
It
of
was
like
a
a
wizard?
town leader, religious leader.
All right, guys. I mean, I got the shotgun here, so I mean, we got it. That makes me the boss, I guess, in some ways, right? That makes me the guy, right, James?
Makes
Right,
you
Mr.
a
Ellsworth?
guy.
What do you mean it makes me a guy? What is that supposed to mean?
I don't think the gun works.
Do you want to find out,
Yeah,
Jimmy?
pretty much. That
I already tried it
that
on you.
makes the rules.
Oh, did you? Yeah, I got short-term memory. I forgot. So, I mean, what are we supposed to fucking do here, guys? I mean, we can't go back. We can't go back. Back is bad.
Maybe
Go forward.
maybe we should check those 2 guards that were killed for like a map or something.
Check for a map.
All right. You have a timer that has gone off.
I bet
Okay.
one of them has a cell phone with GPS and all that shit.
Timer has gone off. 10 or above, something happens. All right. You do see plants that are coming closer, and they are definitely coming closer much faster. They are moving.
What the
It's
hell
the
is that?
attack shrubberies.
So Jimmy points in the direction of 2 giant, I don't know,
So
somethings.
you guys are here, and the plants are coming from here.
So we're the circle. Our group is the circle.
Yeah, and this is Innsmouth.
All right. So Farquaad then is oblivious to the situation because he's an idiot. He is a straight up fucking idiot. He is looking this way.
I mean, the forest cat definitely sees it.
Farquaad is looking that
I
way.
think the
Why the
cat's
fuck
trying
is
to
the
say
cat freaking out?
Now, you guys all see the plants now.
Oh.
Also, Sally, watch your DMs.
Sally, I start writing in my book about the plants.
Awesome. What are you writing?
If they're writing it that the plants stop moving.
The plants definitely stop moving. The two plants kind of root, even though they don't mean to root. And at that point, one of them just decides to spit at you.
Ew.
So Farquaad feels like a thing on the back of his neck, and he doesn't realize that it's coming from the other direction. He's still looking the wrong way.
Little Jimmy runs and pushes Havarty out of the way.
All right, well, you
Ow.
called it. So Farquaad definitely, I'm assuming you're wearing a leather jacket, because I just picture you as like...
No. Farquaad wears a bomber, a very bright track jacket with multiple colors, shorts, cargo shorts, and Timberlands.
All right, well, now it is...
Love that.
now
image.
it is...
Pink, you love his outfits. You dressed him once, didn't you?
Now it
No,
definitely
I didn't.
has some type of...
No, I
did.
did not.
It
definitely
doesn't
has
matter.
some
Doesn't
type
matter.
of
Anyway, the
stick
game.
on
Sorry.
the back of it. You have a acidic
What happened?
stick on the back of it.
Okay,
Yeah.
so Farquaad feels it, and like he's really worried about his jacket. He has a super keen fashion sense, and when he feels the acid burning through his Gucci track jacket, he kind of flails around about a little bit, a little upset. And they're like, "What the fuck? Holy shit! What the hell is going on?" And he spins around and just fires a blast. Just fires the shotgun as he spins.
All right, well, it's a shotgun and it's far away. I mean, this is, is not like a great, but you do see this coming, and you do
I
see
know it's
our
not great.
plant
Yeah.
starting. So, it's either go back to Innsmouth and face the plants, or start getting on your way.
Maybe we should move.
I mean, the plan. I mean, what do we can't go back. We have to go forward. Look at these motherfuckers. They're coming for us. We go back, we're dead. Man, what the fuck is going on here? James, what are we doing?
I don't want
Mr.
to fuck with no more plants. Fuck this shit.
Well,
I start hovering in the opposite direction of the plants. I just
Yeah, so
Moving.
you're gonna start moving along. All right,
Yeah.
cool.
Why is the cat noping out?
How many more shotgun shells do you have, sir?
Farquaad checks his pockets, trying to see if he has any more other than the ones wherever he just blasted off.
You have none.
So the shotgun's empty, or do I have one in the chamber, or do I have to find out? Do I have to do a check?
Maybe you look in the shotgun.
Okay, yeah, fine.
There. When you open up the shotgun to go and check for ammo, it says 12. Like there's just a little digital number 12 that's like floating in there.
Yeah, it looks like I think this is very strange, but Mr. Dallasworth, I think I got about 12 rounds there, pal.
Nice, you got a digital shotgun. That's fucking baller.
That is fucking ball. You're absolutely right. I mean, how many plants do you guys see? How many? Can you count them?
There's two, and they look like they're starting to get ready to spit again. The cat is like fucking catted out, and you guys just going down the path now.
Yeah. So Farquaad is he recognizes he has some fucking shells now. He's not a brave man, but he recognizes the situation at hand. He's the only one with a weapon ready, I guess. Right. It's the only overt weapon. It's a shotgun, and he starts moving forward past the rest of the group because he was behind them to begin with.
All right, so you guys are all
shotgun ready, like ready's like the blast at the hip level because he's a lover, not a fighter.
Right.
So
as you guys are walking on the path through the New Zealand facsimile, let's see. So we're going to say highs mean that you encounter other plants.
Mm-hmm.
All right, none, and we're going to say another hour, and none. Great, you encounter no other plants, but you do get to another village.
Wait, so we walked past the plants?
Yeah. You guys just kept walking down the lane. I
Okay.
cut.
Sneak by those
I did too.
shrubberies.
No, these fucking plants.
You guys managed to sneak by them as you're walking down these lanes until you get to the other villages. And there you do see another village, but this one doesn't seem corrupted. Like it doesn't look evil and gross yet. It definitely appears to be somewhat pristine and beautiful, and doesn't look disheveled and awful like Innsmouth did.
Oh, this place isn't so bad comparatively, huh?
What's the catch?
I mean, you don't know. There's people working in the fields. You notice as you start walking in.
So
They all-
Farquaad scans the perimeter looking for a tavern or a bar, whatever. I mean,
Oh no, there's definitely one as soon as you walk in. I mean,
Okay.
and it looks kind of shitty gold. What's the thing from World of Warcraft?
Goldshire?
Gold
Yeah,
shot,
like gold.
Oh, there's gonna be so much fucking ERP in that tavern.
No. It's not Goldshire Inn, but that's just how it looks. So it does look really simple. Thatched roof with some palm fronds and whatnot, and yeah, it just looks kind of
Okay.
peaceful.
Oh, shit.
serene.
I mean, guys. We've been walking for a minute here. How about you? You guys want to go get a drink? Are y'all over 21 or 18, wherever you're from? Who knows?
Fuck yeah, I need a good stiff vodka right about now.
Yeah, I could use a G&T, bud.
Sounds
I need
good.
some water.
What about
Anybody
you,
have any
Buddy?
water?
You want a cheese shot? You know they got those, right? You take the fondue and you do the cheese shot. It's not that bad. You ever done a cheese shot?
I'm not a fan of cheese.
Wow.
Oh well, that's kind of ironic in some ways. Farquaad starts heading towards the bar.
Havarty writes in her notebook that she has a tall glass of beer.
She has a tall, strong glass of beer. Got
Yes.
Tall and strong, baby.
it. She doesn't know that story, so that just sounds dirty.
Oh
Yeah.
no.
Am I turned away at this tavern at all?
Are you turned away? No.
Yeah. I'm a
No.
fucking pet.
Actually, everybody seems really happily there and chill.
Am I getting pet? Like, are people like?
Well, we have to get everybody there first, though. Like Farquaad is going, Havarty is going.
Adorno, can you send a Boss Inc. invite to Darth?
He has it.
Okay. Darth, it's in the Boss Inc. For the
Oh,
roll
maybe
20.
you can't see it. I'll post it again.
There is a roll 20 link in there that you need to get into. Okay. So yeah, no, nobody's turning you away. A young man.
Barkeep, I'll have a pomegranate martini, please.
The barkeep just kind of looks at you. I'm assuming you all sat down at a table, or did you just walk up to the bar?
I don't know. Apparently, we just jumped right to the bar.
I'm in a corner.
Okay.
Farquaad is at the bar. Did little Jimmy get in? Is he old enough?
Would you say that Havarty is wedged in the corner?
Oh my god!
Sure.
Yikes.
I go up to the bar and I put my paw on the countertop and just.
All right. So the bartender seems completely unfazed by this, and whatever you meowed at, he brings you.
Oh fuck yeah! Sir milk.
Yeah, no, dude, just fucking milk right there.
Oh yeah, I lapped that shit up, bitches.
He looks at James Dollarsworth and he mentions he makes a little motion like money to James Dollarsworth.
Throws down a big $50 slapper.
The dude looks at it and he goes, American, got it. All right. And this dude's in breeches and a shitty rough spun shirt and moccasins. It's every stereotype, every shitty stereotype you have ever seen of this person grew up in the jungle that you've ever seen from any crappy TV show.
Is he just rocking a loincloth pretty much?
No. This one's wearing pants.
Okay, for him.
Ugh.
Yeah, this one's wearing pants. But you look around and you're like, this is really just borderline awful stereotypical. But he looks at the 50, he goes, oh, American. Looks at the year and he goes, oh, interesting. Puts it into the till, gives you $40 back, gives you a passable some type of fruit martini. And Havarty, you see a young man that brings you a beer, and he doesn't charge you or anything. He just puts the beer in front of you and walks away.
Starts drinking.
Jimmy.
Little Jimmy has passed out at a table from pain.
So Farquaad has leaned the shotgun against the bar And his back is to it, right? His bare back because the acid, right?
Yeah.
Jacket is fucked. And he orders a gin and tonic, which I assume is brought to him. And
No, guy gives him,
Yep, of course.
makes a little money motion at you.
Yeah, typical. He throws down the money, typical bartender interaction. And Farquaad begins scanning the bar, looking for just anybody that may seem more out of the ordinary than would be in a place such as this.
I'm glad you asked. There is a shit ton. You see, now that you're actually looking around, because none of you said that you were actually looking around. Now that you are actually looking around, you notice there's mostly a lot of locals, but then there's like a guy that looks like Arrow. There's another guy that looks like
Stephen Amell. Oh, baby.
Like a kind of shitty superhero. Cool, Sab. That was your festering hand timer. High or low?
Hi.
Ooh.
Fuck me.
You do actually pass out from the pain.
Damn green motherfuckers! Like you're gonna get some of that blood poisoning. Hell yeah!
What happened to my damn nurse's outfit? I'm supposed to cure myself with this thing. That's why I picked it up off the ground. Took it off of
Did you like try to cure yourself at all?
I did. I bandaged myself earlier, but apparently it didn't make a difference.
You bandaged. Yeah, that's right. You did bandage yourself, but it was like a temporary bandage. So
yeah.
Okay. So yeah, he does actually pass out on the table. He passes out on the table of a young man. Darth, what's your character's name?
Terminal Velocity.
Of course. Okay. So Terminal, you see a one-handed hot dog vendor in a nurse's outfit passes out on your table while you're drinking.
He's a scrawny 14-year-old kid, basically.
I start searching his pockets for change.
Wow.
Savage.
You find nothing really.
So Farquaad sees this happening then.
Yeah.
And he's a little confused. He sees his buddy Jimmy being ravaged. And he kind of grabs the shotgun and walks over. He doesn't point it at Terminal or anything like that. He just kind of walks over. It's like, hey, bud, what the fuck?
Anybody know who this guy is? Or girl or thing? Why has it only got one hand?
I mean, what are you doing going through the guy's pockets? I mean, this
spare change. You got any?
I mean, maybe if Farquaad searches through his pockets, he doesn't find anything.
Fair enough. So he's wearing a black domino mask, the typical superhero mask. His hair's all ruffled and messed up. But he's wearing like a black biker's jacket and a pair of blue jeans. And he's got a black motorcycle glove on his right hand.
The other hand does not have one?
The other hand does not have a glove. No.
Are you the Terminator?
Indeed.
So I mean, come on, bud. I mean, you can't just be rifling through my buddy's hand. I mean, the guy's missing a hand. He obviously doesn't have change to throw at you. I mean,
no, fair enough. Does he need any help?
So as you were rifling through his pockets, you do eventually find what feels like a roll of bandages.
Oh, I found these. Will that help?
Farquaad looks perplexed.
Yeah, they're pixelated, but they definitely look like bandages.
I mean, maybe.
I'll start wrapping up little Jimmy's hand in the pixelated bandages.
All right.
Little Jimmy begins whimpering.
Oh yes, my left.
Little Jimmy begins.
Please clip that, chat.
Oh gosh.
You do. You actually start kind of feeling a little bit better. We are going to restart the festering hand timer, and you do feel a little bit better for now. But again, that is a temporary solution. So, but you are still passed out on the table. You are still a little bit weak. Terminal, you know that you are here. You just remember you've always been here. And when I say that, like literally, you can't remember how long you've been here. You do remember that you were brought here to be able to help liberate the island from 4 angry gods. And that was the last thing you remember. And it's been a lot of weird kind of cloudy memories every time you try to reach back to remember how that happened. But
Fair
there's
enough.
a bar and it serves cold beer, so why would you go anywhere else?
Why would I go anywhere else?
It's exactly
So
my
Farquaad is standing over the table with little Jimmy and Terminal Velocity. Kind of
So-
confused. He just rifled through Jimmy's pockets, but then he found something that helped him. Farquaad's interested, so he sits down at the table and beckons towards the party he is already acquainted with.
So what's up with the shotgun, man?
Now, just hold on a second. Let me. I don't want to talk to you. Know, you're a little fucking weird. Let me get everybody else over here. What do you mean? What's with the shotgun? What's with your fucking one-handed glove? I mean, what the fuck? Who does that?
So
What do
while
you
this is
want,
all
Farquaad?
happening,
Michael Jackson?
While this is
Dude,
all
you
happening.
need money for another glove.
Why are you offering?
while this is all happening, the bartender looks at you, the one that said, "Oh, American, huh?" And he looks at you, goes, "So you guys are the newbies. Welcome. So you made it out of Innsmouth, that shithole."
Oh, you mean you guys haven't been here forever?
No. Well, kind of. We don't really know. I mean, you've been in and out of here about 17 times. I've counted. I know you probably don't remember.
17?
Yeah, you know, once you
I thought
leave,
it was
once
way
you
more
leave
than
the
that.
inn, you kind of forget everything that happened before you came back in. So, I mean, it's just kind of what happens here. I'm Rask, and he reaches out this like super whiny, looks like Russian Soviet cybernetic tech pink plastic arm to shake your hand.
Holy shit, that thing is
Is
cool.
he offering me his right hand or his left hand?
His right hand.
I'll shake it and it goes super fast.
Awesome. It's cybernetic, so I mean, it does actually not fall
For sure.
off. But I'm sure this would be terrible if it was a normal hand. So I like little Jimmy whimper. Awesome. Good job, Chad. So that does. He looks and he says, "All right." Says, "You guys are new here. You and the girl in the corner has actually been here before too." Looks at the cat. "Nice to see you again." And Jimmy just looks at you. He's like, "First time's always the worst time." And with that, he goes, "Oh shit, incoming. All right, everybody get in the middle. Everybody get in the middle." And you see the bartender go walk into the middle of the bar area, and all the patrons all kind of huddle into the middle of the bar area.
I float. I get back in my egg and float over to the middle of the bar.
God.
As I walk to the middle of the bar, I'll start picking up bottle caps and pocketing them.
Awesome.
I get
Are
up.
you getting up from your table?
I get up regretfully and say, "Not again."
Yeah.
Farquaad is confused and not really listening, but watching, waiting to see.
All right.
He's grasping the shotgun.
Ooh,
What
Ace.
the hell is going on? I'm so worried about all of this. What the fuck?
Shh, it'll
So-
all be over soon.
So good, Ace. That means that you don't all die.
Only some of us.
No, so there are a couple of bar patrons that do not get in the circle. And as they do not get into the circle, you notice that the entire inn starts to shatter and rumble and then melt as a large rock from a nearby volcano whacks the thing. The bartender, however, just kind of sighs and puts up this nice magical bubble over the middle of the bar and some of the walls. And but you do see most of the walls end up getting destroyed of this like mud hut kind of weird bricked bar. And he holds it for like a couple of seconds. A couple of the patrons that were not as lucky, that were also not people that looked like they were there from that proper time period, they are instantly vaporized around you. And he holds it for a couple of minutes and it stops. And the patrons just kind of go back to whatever bar stools were protected and tables that were protected. And you see a couple of the townsfolk just come and start recreating the sides of the tavern. And he goes up, so it's right on time, about every 20 minutes.
I go back to my saucer of milk.
He's just like completely unfazed. You're
Yeah.
like, okay, fine, no.
Holy
I go
fuck,
back to
that
my
happens
corner
every
that's not even there anymore.
Yeah. Yep, pretty much. There's somebody rebuilding the corner. They just kind of give you a nod and they look away from you.
How are they rebuilding are they just literally getting on their knees and like scooping up mud and
it's happening pretty quickly.
In about 15 minutes it'll be back together. So then about 5 minutes later it'll be back down again.
I'm talking about like as quickly as you can put together a dirt hut in Minecraft, like that kind of thing.
It looks kind of more like Civ.
Okay.
Like the walls are just kind of being constructed around you. So yeah, and then everything's just kind of being built up, and that's when he goes, "Yep, this is about every 20 minutes, but only usually like during the day, you know. So this is going to stop in about an hour, and then we'll be fine."
So Farquaad, he never went to the center of the room. He was still standing by little Jimmy. He sees that Jimmy has fallen from the table and onto the floor, and he just kind of looks at him. Like, well, this is a little fucking wacky, huh? And he kind of looks around, and decidedly walks back to the bar to get his gin and tonic that he left, leaving little Jimmy on the floor by himself.
Now, little Jimmy's getting a little bit better. The bartender actually looks down at little Jimmy. Jimmy, you're still conscious?
No, I am passed out in pain.
No, you're not.
Dehydration.
You're not in pain anymore. Remember?
Oh, I'm not in pain anymore? Oh shit.
No.
Okay, I'm oblivious to what's going on. I'm just sitting on the floor, not sure what the hell to do.
That's why Farquaad walked away. It's like, this guy's being weird.
The bartender looks down at you, goes, "Oh, you found the nurse's outfit. That's good. That'll help. So I guess you're like the group healer."
If he is, he's doing a bad job.
Yeah, don't you have a first aid kit with you? Doctor's bag, something like that?
No, I didn't. I just put on the uniform. I didn't take the somebody else took the bag.
No, did you check your pockets?
I did. There
no,
wasn't any money in them.
No, you found bandages because that's
somebody.
Well,
yeah, somebody found the bandages I tried to use, but I don't think there was anything else in my pockets.
All right. Well, why don't you look? Depends on different.
Jimmy searching his pockets.
No, you absolutely do find a doctor's bag that comes out of the pockets.
Oh, okay. What the hell is this?
Yep. So it's a doctor's bag. It looks really nice.
How did this fit in my freaking pocket?
Because do you think anything that happens here is like legitimate and based in reality?
Let's be honest.
There's a floating cat over there that I understand. Do you think any of this is based in reality? I mean, Havarty's here for the second time. You know, the first time she actually died in that corner. So, you know, it's good to see that she's learned this time. But, you know, that guy's been here 17 times. He goes through your pockets like almost every time. Well, whoever comes in the nurse's outfit anyway. So you should probably fix your hand. Do you need me to get like a bucket of water or something?
Well, I think little Jimmy's still a little dehydrated and messed up in the head, so he doesn't know what to do right away.
Yeah, so he's gonna bring you a glass of water and all that other stuff, and you know, be like, all right, no, just don't bother any other patrons, and whatever you're gonna do, you know, make sure you do it before the next 15 minutes is up.
Is there an abandoned cup on the counter?
Yeah, sure.
I knock it off.
Of course you do. It breaks and then reassembles and goes back on top of the bar.
Oh, well, yeah. Fuck yeah. I do it again.
No, it's going to keep happening.
All right. I keep
So
myself
Jedi Cat
amused for basically
Jedi
ever.
Cat is just fucking whipping the fucking... Yeah, okay.
I'm not whipping. Like, I'm not like... It's you know, like how cats do it. They, like, nudge it very slowly and then it goes...
Yeah.
Boom. Yeah. I just keep doing that.
Okay.
Little Jimmy stumbles to the bar asking for water.
Yeah, he gives you a glass of water. He goes, "Yeah, why don't you go sit down over there? That one's in the middle. It's not going to get bothered. But here's a glass of water. Here's a hot towel. You're probably going to want that." And
little Jimmy asks the bartender what's going on.
You're on Charlie's Island.
Little Jimmy has to remember when he speaks to people, it has to be in character.
Oh, well, I didn't know the bartender was a character. I was just...
Oh, yeah.
It's an NPC.
Any NPC is...
Yeah, so I know we've all been playing Fallout 76 for a while.
They're adding him in, okay?
They're not just recordings.
Let's see here. What am I supposed to be asking? Shit. I don't know. For now, I think little Jimmy just gonna go sit down and chug his water because he's dehydrated
Yeah,
and
that's
can't
fine.
think straight.
That's fine. It's really good water. It's got to be like, some Fiji level kind of shit. Good water. So, all right. So that's just gonna keep happening. I'm gonna assume that you guys are staying within table parameters, and in like another 15 minutes, the fucking whole thing happens again with the volcano. But this time only part of the building gets destroyed, and it just keeps kind of happening. And while
I
this
just
is all
calmly
going
drink
on-
my beer every time.
Yep, you're just gonna drink your beer, and you guys all start to feel a little bit better. Sab, you do actually figure out a way to make your hand not awful. And Rask kind of comes over and looks at you and is like, "Oh yeah, that's not bad. That's not bad for your first time. That's not bad."
I
And-
also start picking the old chewing gum off the bottom of the table and using the little toothpicks umbrellas, and I start fashioning a new hand for little Jimmy, and I give it to him.
Little Jimmy suddenly has a high-tech prosthetic hand attached to his arm.
made out of toothpicks and gum.
My God, sir, that's amazing. Would you like to work for my robotics team?
So you guys are welcome to stay here as long as you want. Bartender, just kind of goes up to you guys because I assume most of you are in the middle. Says you're welcome to stay here as long as you want. Just so you're aware, this seems like you've been in here for a half hour or so. When you walk back out, you will not remember most of this, and the longer
Never
you're away
do.
from the inn, the less you'll remember. And
So the
I told-
bartender told everybody that.
Yeah, he looks at Farquaad. He goes, "I've told this to you 4 times, but
All
do
I
not go back to
remember-
Innsmouth."
Is every time that I go looking for those 4 gods, I end up back here
Yes,
and I'm drunk again.
yes.
Holy shit. This is getting fucking crazy. All right, guy.
Meow.
I mean, we got to figure something out here. I mean, I came in here, I got my gin and tonic, and that's great and wonderful. But the fact of the matter is, we don't know what the fuck we're doing here, and I barely know most of you motherfuckers. We got to figure out a way to figure out what the fuck we got to do here. So, I mean, somebody needs to. What the fuck? Are you interrupting me? Hello? I got a shotgun there, pal. I know you got one glove, but Jesus Christ.
Just finish your drink. We'll figure it out.
I'm
Fine.
gonna unpocket one of the beer caps and I'm gonna zing it at the top of the shotgun and knock it out of his hand.
Okay.
Ooh.
I'm gonna say that's a difficulty of 10.
Yeah, it's
Fair
definitely
enough.
a check.
Yeah, that's a cold shot difficulty of 10 because of you're not just whizzing a bottle cap, you're doing a cold shot. On it.
Yep.
So
Go for it.
10 or above, you got a jack. So yeah, it definitely happened.
No! No!
Wow.
The bottle cap, I put it between my thumb and my middle finger and I snap and it moves faster than the human eye can actually see, and then your shotgun's on the ground.
Well, that happened.
Well, okay.
Charge? Like, does it
I guess
shoot?
this guy's in charge, huh?
No,
Okay.
no, it doesn't discharge.
Now you don't
I was
have
gonna
a
say 3 or
shotgun.
below it discharges, but no.
No,
it
you
doesn't
don't have a
discharge.
shotgun.
Okay, well, all right, pal. I mean,
Wait, was the
yeah.
shotgun destroyed?
No, it
No,
doesn't.
no, it just
Okay.
knocked it out of
It's a
his hand.
Fortnite shotgun. It doesn't get destroyed. It only
No.
gets better.
Fargo, I mean, he's shocked, all the stuff that you would be when this happens. He kind of shrugs. He's like, all right, whatever you say there, bud. And just kind of backs off, finishing downing the rest of his G&T.
Yep.
I'll pick the shotgun up and hand it back to him. There you go.
No, so now it is getting dark, and the volcano
Fargo
has
accepts it.
stopped. So everybody just kind of seems like, I'm going to go back to doing my normal life things. You see as people leave. Oh, festering hand.
Uh-oh.
Festering hand is fixed, so you're fine. So you see, there are some people that leave. There are some people that just kind of sleep at their table. That are incredibly distraught. That are just like in jeans and a t-shirt, and they kind of look like party moms, but they're just like they don't know what to do. They don't know why they're there. They just know that this is a safe place where they're not going to die.
So I need to double check real quick, and I make sure I didn't miss something because I was definitely hammered by the end of it last week. There's no like overall goal that we know of yet, right? We're
The
still
only goal you know of is that there are 4 other. Yes, primate, absolutely. There are 4 other gods that are on this island.
to get us
that-
off the island.
You know that you have to defeat these gods. You have defeated one of them.
Okay.
And this was told to you. This was told to you by the creepy cult keeper.
Thank you. Okay. All right. Just checking to make sure everybody keeps that in mind, right? Like the goal we are going towards.
Mm-hmm. And you just know that there's a reason you're here. You don't know what the reason is, but for some reason you
We
were
have
the
to do
people that
this,
were chosen.
right.
Yep.
Have to do
The
this.
island has chosen you. And this is what you have been told by the creepy cult man. Droll and Terminal, you don't really remember anything else but this bar.
Mm-hmm.
Droll, Havarty remembers leaving the bar and ending up back in a plant. But you know you got into that plant by writing that. But you kind of don't remember where you were or what you were doing when you wrote that. You're like, I thought I was at home. But was I at home or just a place I thought was home?
So I'm
And
in the corner pondering what happened.
Right. And as you're in that corner pondering what happened, you remember the last time you were in this corner pondering what happened and you wrote, I really wish I could get away and everything else. And that's how you ended up in the plant.
Fantastic.
Motherfucking Inception.
It's a
Yeah.
never-ending
Well,
cycle there.
there's a lot of Inception level bullshit in this campaign. If you haven't figured that out, I had to do something to corral all the magic users.
And now you have none except Droll. So.
Yeah.
Except Droll, which I like that. It works out really well in the story.
Hey, Weird
Technically, Little
Cat
Jimmy
is.
still has
No,
the
we're,
more
Jedi is
sensitive.
not magic. Jedi is not magic.
It's magic.
Jedi is not magic. It is midichlorians.
Yep.
Fight me.
Little Jimmy still has the wand, the vibrating.
Oh, he
wand.
does have the vibrating wand. Okay.
That's not a wand.
We know that.
Oh goodness.
This whole time, by the way, Grunk has just been kind of following you, but being quiet.
Oh, he's not in a barrel.
No, he's not. He's not in a 1x1x1 cube.
Okay.
No.
Just checking.
He has been following you this whole time. He has been following you this whole time. But he has just been kind of quiet. And there definitely seems to be something that's controlling him, but he is alive and he is with you. So yeah, it is dark. I don't know if you guys are going to stay there or if you're going to try to travel at night.
So here's where we're at. This is slightly out of character, I suppose. Terminal Velocity is not part of the party yet, right? So he's still somebody we have to deal with. And we have to figure it out. And we need to find a way to move the story forward is where we're sitting right now.
Mm-hmm.
Technically.
Yeah.
Technically.
Yeah.
I will move the story forward if I feel that you are not moving. But that's fine.
Right. Okay, so we're still good.
I'm used to that one.
Okay. Yeah.
Is there a fire?
This
in
is this is
tavern?
my DM coming out a little bit. It's like
Yeah, you can put your DM away.
we need to move forward. We need
Is
to find a
there-
way forward.
Is there a fire in this tavern? Like a
Oh yeah,
fireplace?
sure. There's a hearth and shit.
Oh yeah, I hover my repulsor lift over to the fireplace and just enjoy the heat
Perfect.
while I wait for everyone else to decide.
So it's up to you guys. Rask is like, hey, I'm gonna turn in for the night. You can stay here. You can leave in the morning. Whatever you
Rask is
want
the
to do.
bartender, right?
Rask is the bartender with the pink arm. Yep.
Yeah.
And bonus points. Anybody in any chats gets bonus points if they know what Rask is from.
Ooh.
Before you
Rask is not
leave
my own
there,
character.
Rask,
What's that?
I said before you leave there, Rask, you can leave that bottle of whiskey right here on the table. I'll take care of that for you.
Farquaad looks over and like nods like approvingly. He's like, "Fuck yeah." This fucking guy.
Havarty lifts up her glass and does the tip from across the corner.
Little
Yeah,
Jimmy
please.
continues to sip his water.
Okay. So
I will have your finest rum.
James Dolan is still trying to order drinks as Rex is leaving.
I think James is drunk.
Yeah, he
He's
just
such
kind
a
of takes care of
capitalist.
whatever
Just
your
give
last
me it.
orders
As long as
are.
I'm paying you, you will continue to serve me.
Yep. He says, if you guys don't start moving by morning, the bar might get destroyed if I don't show up. So just FYI.
Yeah. So Farquaad notices the cat, the weird cat, by the fireplace, and he thinks it's a good place to be. And there's a big wicker chair, wicker Adirondack chair, that he goes and sits in.
Yep. Absolutely. All that stuff exists.
Mhm.
So are you guys staying here? Are you talking to Terminal? What are you doing?
I get up and clap the guy who looks like Arrow on the back and tell him it was a good show yesterday. Don't know what the hell I'm talking about, but I tell him that anyway. And then I proceed to go sit in the over by the fire where everybody else is with my now newfound bottle of whiskey.
Okay.
So what are you guys here for?
I mean, we just kind of fucking, we rolled up. We came from ends, and that, that place down the road. There's some fucking plants, and this is where we ended up.
James, high or low?
I see.
Hi.
I meant to the island in general. Why are you
Right.
here?
James, high or low?
Let me go high.
Rip.
Yee.
No. 8 or above is high.
Okay.
7. Yeah.
I thought it was okay.
You
It
do
was
feel.
9, but...
You do feel. You don't feel nothing on the first one, but you do feel something on the second one. The book is absolutely writing a name in it.
I'm going to open this book and look at the names that are in the book.
All right. So you missed the first one, but Havarty
Yeah.
is now written in the book.
Oh shit!
Terminal velocity is now written in the book.
You guys, you got to see this.
What'd you do?
Look at this book. Your name is in this book.
I lean over and look in the book.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, your names are in the book. You do see that Martha is crossed out and Chad is crossed out, but your names are still in this book.
You
Donkey
forgot to
Kong is
write that
crossed.
you owe me $100.
And the cat's name is still not in the book, so no one knows what it is.
No. The cat's name, you're right, is absolutely not in the book. But
Man, that seems like bullshit. How's the cat gonna die if nobody knows his name?
cat's name is absolutely not in the book. But you do see another name trying to get written. What are you drawing?
I'm just trying to put a little bit of color in the background. Gives people something to look at. That's all. Just keep talking. It's fine. You can erase it.
It's like, okay, is he drawing a butt? Is it boobs? Nope, neither. All right. So as there's a butt. Okay. Monka TOS. Got it.
Yeah, there we go. Sorry, just banned everybody.
So you do see a name that's starting to be written, but like it starts to get written and then it gets kind of like unwritten and then it starts to get written and then unwritten. And it definitely looks like something is trying to be on one end and not the other.
Oh, okay.
You knew what this was when it started. But you do see the name begins with a T, and then that T gets written in unwritten and written in unwritten. But Donkey Kong is crossed out. Martha's
So
crossed out.
like an author that's trying to like write something and then like they quickly delete it because they're like, got it.
Yeah. Or yeah, let's go with that. Actually, Pink, give me a high or low check.
Hi.
Yeah, let's say it looks like that.
Okay.
The thing that you failed.
All right.
The check you failed. Let's go with your idea. Okay. So yeah, that's all you kind of notice. It is getting late. There does seem to be like some good corners with some hay and stuff if you want to sleep in the hay. But yeah, it's weird. Like time moves weird outside. It definitely seems like it's moving faster, like about a minute every other second.
I snore all night because look at my face. There's no way that this cat does not
Do
snore.
they make
Fucking freak.
kitty CPAP machines?
Yeah, pretty much. Look at that fucking face. There's no way. This cat doesn't snore like a fucking freight train every night. Like it happens. It's like constantly.
So, all right. So, yeah, is everybody going to turn in?
Farquaad, kind of nods off in the inner end deck chair.
Havarty puts her feet up but keeps her eyes open.
I down the entire bottle of whiskey and pass out where I'm sitting.
Awesome.
Little Jimmy is scraping a face into the tabletop with his new bionic hand.
James takes his rum to his penthouse suite up in the 35th.
Fuck.
It's a
How much did
2-floor
you ask
tavern
to
with a
drink?
thatched roof.
He's definitely drunk.
Okay.
He just wakes up in a fucking tree.
Yeah, he wakes up
Yeah.
on the roof.
He is
All
climbed a fucking tree.
So yeah, Dawn, you definitely wake up on the roof, James. But the rest of you just kind of wake up where you are. It is early. Some of the other patrons are just starting to wake up. Rask isn't there yet. But you do see where most of you are kind of huddled. I'm just going to do a random roll. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There are 6 players. D6. 1, 2, 3. Farquaad. All right, Farquaad.
What's going on there, pal?
You do have a sealed note.
Is it just sitting on my belly, like when I wake up?
Yeah.
Yeah. So if he kind of like jolts himself awake, realizes what's happening. Fire is, I guess, dwindling down.
No, fire's still going.
Oh, is it? Is it roaring? The fire's
yeah.
still roaring. Okay.
Dude, magical fucking tavern. What do you think?
Yeah, perfect. He's sweating a little bit, but he notices on his tummy a note. He kind of picks it up and kind of looks at it back and forth, looks around, etc., and then pops it open.
Will you and whatever poor bastards are stuck in that book please come and visit? Thank you, love you, Screech.
The fuck? What? Hold on. What the fuck? Screech? Who the fuck is Screech from Saved by the Bell? Saved by the Bell.
What's going on, Farquaad?
James, look at this fucking letter. And Farquaad hands off the letter.
Something.
Who's the Screech?
You guys looking? What are you? You're just gonna yell that into the ether and hope.
Who is Screech?
Hey, keep it down over there. I'm trying to sleep off the whiskey.
Now, Havarty's had her eyes open the whole time. Did she see anything?
No, it was.
She
totally...
sleeps with her eyes open?
She didn't fall asleep.
Oh, fucking weird. Okay, yeah. No, everything just kind of moved quickly. You do notice. So you didn't sleep. Time moved normally within the tavern.
Okay.
So, take with that what you will.
Mm-hmm.
Does somebody? Oh no, I turned off my mic. I got a little bit of echo from somebody, but I think we're fine. Alpha Bravo Charlie Delta Alpha Gamma. I don't know who that's coming back from, but okay, cool, whatever. So yeah, you just see everything moved normally in the tavern for a time. Everybody slept. Nothing weird happened. The fire stayed lit all night, but that was it.
Was it not being destroyed every 20 minutes?
No, because it was night.
You mentioned it was night. It was fine.
Yep. Oh, okay. I missed that.
Yep.
I'm sorry.
So, but nobody left you the note. The note just kind of showed up.
Did Havarty see it just manifest?
I'm not close enough to.
Angle wise. I'm trying to think angle wise. Sure. She did just see it manifest, but it was like literally there, like when it wasn't.
This note seems odd, and it makes me scared to be here.
So nobody
No,
dropped
don't worry.
it off.
We get these all the time around here.
Nobody dropped it off.
I think.
It
Maybe.
disappeared on your
I don't
stomach.
know.
That was a little interesting.
So you mean it just popped up?
Yeah.
You didn't put it there?
I did not.
I wake
I've been
up and do
watching-
that like obnoxious cat stretch.
Oh god, this fucking look at this fucking pussy, unbelievable.
Wow.
Oh,
Wow. It only took us 1.5 nights to fucking get through that. I'm proud of you guys.
don't get too close to it; it'll stick its butthole in your face. I've seen it happen a million times.
It's fucking uncontrollable.
Meow.
So I mean, what the fuck? You know, they're talking about the
So,
fucking. You know,
Rask-
James, give the thing to the cheese lady. Give it the thing. Something about a notebook and names.
It's in James's notebook. So the
Ow.
names are myself in terminal.
Terminal.
Yeah,
Yeah, what's
look, Farquaad. Hands Farquaad the book of names.
Yep. They're in there. Ras comes in, he opens up the bar. Opens it up. He just comes in the door, right? Flips the sign that says open. Says, "Oh, you got a letter from the mayor?"
That Screech is the mayor then.
Yeah, Screech is the mayor.
Okay.
Yeah, you guys it's about time. You guys usually get the letter right about when I open. And yeah, this is the part where I tell you go down the street. As you go down the street, you're
Hold
going to see.
on, Eric's here. Trying to get him
Hey.
get his ass in here.
Okay, so yeah, perfect.
Get the rest of them in here too. Is that a chicken wing? What is that? At least I got chicken.
It's supposed to be the one.
Oh.
Leroy Jenkins.
There's the bionic hand. There you go. I don't know why he has eye lasers. I'm just drawing because I'm bored.
His
You're
eyes
bored?
are on the
Wow,
prize.
thanks, Sob.
Jimmy's not doing a whole lot of talking, so
Well, how about you fucking get into it, bro? Make some fucking moves. That's what this shit's about, man.
I'm trying to think of what
You
Jimmy's
can't.
next
You,
move is
you
going to be.
cannot be inactive. You have to be constantly thinking forward. Constantly thinking forward.
Actually,
How do we
I'm thinking
progress?
reverse.
How do we
Little
get to the
Jimmy
next
is
step?
traumatized by the loss of his friend Brad.
There's nothing worse than sitting in a bar with
Friend Brad.
D&D
His name was
characters for
Chad. He doesn't
8
even remember
hours.
his name.
Oh, shit.
All right, I'm getting bored of you guys. I'm just gonna go outside.
But Grunk is here. Everything's gonna change.
All right. So
Grunk will save us all.
Grunk, if Grunk can hear me already, Grunk is absolutely. You don't know why you've been following all these people in a trance, but you snap out.
Mark
of
the red. No one else gets that reference? Really? Okay.
Okay.
Okay, bye.
Okay, bye.
You snap out of your trance. You are in an inn. You remember being in this inn. You remember being in this inn several times. There is a bartender there with a big plastic pink animatronic hand or cybertronic hand. And as you snap out of your stupor, he looks at you. He goes, "Ah, yes, the intrepid hero. Oh, you got the actual tiara this time. Must have been hard."
I point him my belt. It's a belt.
Yeah, yes, absolutely. You are correct. It is a belt. My apologies. But it looks like everybody's just about ready to leave. So you might follow him. You're going to go see the mayor again. All right, James is back.
Yep.
So
Yes.
he goes, all right. So yeah, this is the part where I tell you, were we waiting on somebody else that was? Oh yeah, we were waiting because Grunk was coming in. Okay. And Terminal, just as you're about to leave, he goes, all right, so really important, don't leave yet. Go down the street.
Uh-huh.
You're going to see a nice nondescript house with a white picket fence, and that's going to be the mayor's house. So go and talk to the mayor, and the mayor will absolutely be able to sort this out for you. Thank you for staying at the Save Point Inn, and have a great day.
Save point.
Oh my god.
It's so good.
Save point in. I love it. I love it.
So fucking good. So good. Yeah, so Farquaad gets up and he's like, okay. Like he accepts everything and just kind of walks out.
He says,
Taking one last glance around, seeing if there's anybody else worth speaking to that may be shiesty enough to know something.
Nope.
Okay. He follows Terminal out with his shotgun in tow, obviously.
All right.
Little Jimmy follows behind Farquaad with all hunched over, all sad and depressed.
Come on, you little fuck. Come on. Just you only missing a hand. Come on. Not a big deal. It'll grow back, maybe.
Actually, he's not missing a hand anymore. I gave him a new
Yeah,
one.
I got a bionic hand now.
You've kind of like the shittiest bionic hand ever.
But it's my right hand, so I can't masturbate anymore.
I mean, you shouldn't.
I mean, Farquaad, he just kind of nods. He's like, yeah, okay, that pal. Whatever you say there, buddy. Yeah, good
I'm
thing.
good, Peaches. How are you, honey?
Bionic hand, something like that. Yep. It's a fucking baby whale, Jay.
Wow. I have had players that have fashioned a Luke Skywalker hand after killing Rask, by the way.
Of course. Of course they have. Of course they have.
Don't worry, you'll become a lefty in no time.
Yeah, he's going to be a switch hitter sooner or later.
So as you're going towards the mayor, everybody let's see. Who gets the rule to decide the fate of other people now? I can't do well. We're not gonna say Grunk because he just got here. So we'll say D6. All right, Sab, high or low?
High.
All right, I'm going to say high, but you really only need like a 5 and above. All right, cool. You notice all the water on the side of the island suddenly goes out to sea.
Oh shit. Guys, that doesn't.
Yes,
look good.
Jimmy.
Jimmy points to the water receding rapidly from the beach.
Oh no!
Yeah, I mean, what's the problem here? I see this over in Cape May all the time. It's not that big of a deal. I mean, the water comes in, it comes out. No, it has something to do with the moon cycles. I mean, what are you worried about?
You can't explain that.
Dorno spit his beer out.
Magnets, how the fuck do they work?
Tuna Juice, what's up, brother?
Shit.
So you do see all the water on the side of the island has receded.
Like, how far receded has this water gone? Is it just continuing
far.
on past our vision?
Oh yeah.
Apparently not enough to fucking confuse Farquaad.
Oh yeah, no,
getting
it's
smarter by
gone
the
far
day.
out. It's gone far out. Now I'm gonna do a 10 or above for one of you modern day motherfuckers. So that leaves Havarty, Terminal, Farquaad, fuck the cat, James, and
Wow.
little Jimmy, to actually know what this.
I mean, it wouldn't be Farquaad. His intellect. is
Okay,
not that high.
so all right. So
everybody you said but Farquaad.
Okay, so
I figured it out. The rebels blew up the Death Star.
Yeah, sure.
So it's not just a title thing.
Yeah, it totally is. Havarty, you remember that people talked about this before tidal waves happen.
Okay.
So you gotta like tell anybody. You just
Oh, sorry.
Good fucking luck.
I mean, you don't have to. You absolutely don't have to tell anybody.
I write it down. I write it down. How about that? I write it down in the notebook.
That there's gonna be a tidal wave?
Yeah.
Awesome. There is now instantly a tidal wave offshore.
Oh no!
You had 5 minutes, but now you don't.
Yeah, I'm gonna start like just fucking hovering as fast as I can.
All right, you have 30 seconds to make your actions starting now.
Go down the list. Go down the
Just
list. So it's not just much
fucking
data.
I'm going to look
Go down
for
the
a
list.
boat.
Little
No,
Jimmy,
no, no,
that's
just
a loud
let the DM
scream.
let DM go.
All right,
down.
so Jimmy, what are you doing? Go.
He's screaming and running in the opposite direction of the beach.
All right, the opposite direction of the beach, which is the save point in.
Yeah, basically.
So you're running into the save point in.
Running past it.
Okay, cool. James, what are you doing?
I am looking for a big enough boat that I can encapsulate myself in.
Okay. You see one. There are other people running towards it.
I try to run faster than these people.
Yeah, you totally can. They are just normal people. You can run faster than a couple of them. You do get
So
to
like
them.
I jump on their boat and
Awesome.
We've split the party, folks. This is bad news.
Caterchu.
All right, so I'm just like booking it away, like in the direction that we're supposed to be going, and I'm gonna like, if it becomes to the point where like I'm screwed and this wave is gonna hit me, I close my little like shutter thing and like
Okay.
lock
so
up tight.
You are running to the mayor's house.
Running
Farquaad.
to the mayor's house, and I'm gonna just egg myself if like the tidal wave is gonna fuck me up.
All right, Farquaad. 30 seconds. Go. What are you doing?
Farquaad,
open mic
he is standing and looking at it. He drops the shotgun. The Fortnite shotgun is now on the ground, and he's looking for the nearest shelter. Being from Boston, he sees tidal waves all the time, so he understands. He understands what is about to happen. So he, whatever is near that looks sturdy enough.
The closest thing that looks sturdy enough, nothing. But the closest thing to you is the save point in.
Fuck! I don't want to go back in there. What's
No,
across the
Jimmy.
street from the save point?
The beach.
What's on the left side of the save point?
A random fucking house.
Yeah, he's gonna try getting in there.
Okay.
I don't know if the door is locked or anything, but he's gonna try getting in.
Okay, Grunk. 30 seconds. Go.
Yeah, they're running around in circles, right? And I'm gonna be flapping my arms trying to fly because I need to get out of there. The ground isn't safe. So I'm running around, screaming my head off, flapping my arms. Then I'm gonna run towards the mayor's house.
Okay.
Smart.
So you're following Caterchu. Havarty.
I'm still in the corner at the save point inn, but I'm writing in my book that the tidal wave doesn't hit us.
Oh.
Okay.
Nice.
You're defined. No, your 30 seconds is up. Okay. Terminal.
I am going to quickly jump onto my right hand and book it out of there using a one-handed run.
So like moving your fingers, like
what?
His
So you
jazz
become-
fingers is shooting him across the fucking.
So you become a whole-handed. You become a whole-bodied thing.
Pretty much, yeah. Yep, totally.
Dude, guitar
I'm
solos.
trying to
Guitar
picture this.
solos are amazing from you. I'm sure.
There are very few things that are amazing from me, yes, but running on one hand is one of them.
All right. So we're gonna do an intelligence check on Havarty to see if she figures this out.
Mhm.
I'm gonna say high or low.
Low.
Motherfucker.
Ooh,
That's the best
wow.
thing you can get besides a Joker and an ace.
Yeah.
You think maybe you should define the word us.
Oh, okay.
No, picking and choosing.
I
don't
was
like
gonna let
this.
that slide, and you were gonna be the only person that survived. But you rolled a 2. So keep going. You have 5 seconds starting now.
Everybody but Rask. The bartender.
Wow!
what the fuck did he
She
do to
killed
you?
the bartender. He's
Tired of
been our
him.
only source of information.
It's time for us to figure it out ourselves.
Wow!
God, this role is savage.
All he did was tell you to go to the mayor.
He helped us, and you killed him. Oh
Savage
my
like that.
God.
Awesome.
Oh fuck.
Perfect. Great. Well, it's like, hey, the DM's bad railroading us. What do? Derail the train.
Yeah.
No
Murder
more
his
train
DM's characters.
motherfuckers.
Everybody's good except that motherfucker.
Murder his golden child NPC. It's fine.
Oh no, that's Screech. You'll meet him. So yeah, actually there's 4, but Screech is one of them. So yeah, the tidal wave hits. It takes out pretty much the entire fucking coast. Terminal, Caterchu, and Grunk. As you were approaching the mayor's house, you got just to about the mayor's house. you see all the water get swallowed up by a large portal that opens up in front towards the beach, and all the water 100% misses the mayor's house, comes back to rest, and falls into a nice, easily placed drainage like this has happened before.
Oh, that's lucky.
The save point inn gets immediately fucking destroyed. Havarty's table gets lifted up nice and casually and placed in a tree. Farquaad got put onto the side of that table and lifted into the same tree, which is a very old tree that, now that you notice it, is leaning away from the beach. Again, like this has happened before. James Dollarsworth, you absolutely survive in the shitty little boat. And little Jimmy, what did you go into again?
I just kept running.
Okay, so yeah, you were with Caterchu and the other ones. And yeah, you guys actually survived the first 1 hour timer. So congratulations. It is now restarting.
Woohoo.
Yeah, a lot of people usually die in the 1 hour timer, but I was gonna let that get away with because you actually rolled a 2. Otherwise, no, you would have never fucking figured it out. You'd be like, oh,
and you chose to kill an NPC. Wonderful. What a good player. I love this person.
Yep. So yeah, Rask is fucking destroyed. All you see is a pink plastic arm floating upon the froth where the bar once stood, as the townspeople come in, sweep in, and start rebuilding.
So Farquaad sees the prosthetic arm. Is it reachable? Is it something he can grab?
Oh yeah, you can get down from the tree and grab it.
Yeah, so Farquaad does so. Assuming he can.
Yep. I'm guessing you're giving this to Jimmy to replace his toothpick arm. Okay. That's why I left it.
As soon as I run back into Jimmy, anyway, I don't know where he's at. So
yeah, so you do see that there was a bunch of tidal wave that did not hit about 1 kilometer away from you. It's a really clear beach. But the rest of the area is 100% destroyed. The townspeople just go around rebuilding like this fucking happens every day, because it does. And and yeah, so the rest of you are near the now being rebuilt save point inn, and it's really funny that all of you just didn't run into the place that's literally called Save Point Inn.
Fuck that.
I think you're the first group I've ever had that has never ran back into the Save Point Inn.
I mean, time is weird there. So is everybody together, or are they split up? What group are we dealing with right now?
You have one group that's near, and you have Jimmy, Caterchu, Grunk, and Terminal that's at the mayor's house. You have Havarty, Farquaad, and James Dollarsworth that are now all within the same vicinity.
Okay, so who are we dealing with first?
Let's do mayor's area.
Okay, I'm gonna go AFK real quick then, while they do that, and I'll be right back.
Okay.
After seeing the portal open up and swallow the water, I'll hop back off my hand onto my feet, and I'll walk casually up to the mayor's door and knock on the door with the left hand.
All right. There's a
So
note.
you don't just punch a hole in it. Got it.
There's a note.
Yep.
I'll read the note before I knock then.
All right. It says, cult leaders full of shit. Cult leaders full of shit. Had to go handle it. Thank you sincerely. Love, Screech.
I will check and see if the door's unlocked.
It's totally unlocked.
I'm going to just go inside.
Okay. We'll get to you in a second. By the way, you walk in, and as you walk in, you immediately walk out. Like, you walk into the door, and as you walk into the door, you realize you have walked outside.
I'm back in front of the door, or am I
Yes.
facing away from the door?
You are facing away from the door. Like, you walk through
The
the
fuck
door.
didn't you just go in there?
Yeah, I think he stole my underpants while I was in there.
That's Grunk.
Why would he steal your underpants?
James, you're with the other group. Jimmy is with this group.
Oh, sorry.
No problem.
Little Jimmy looks at how do you say his name?
You can
Terminal
call me.
velocity.
You can call me TV for short if you like. I know that's easier to say.
Little Jimmy looks at TV perplexed, wondering why he has no pants or underwear on.
I think you lost something there, pal.
I did.
Why do you have no
Wow.
pants or underwear? Did I miss something?
I figure he lost his underwear. He probably lost his pants too.
Oh, that didn't happen. Like, what? No, that's weird. That didn't happen.
No,
you just walked into the door and walked out.
It was a joke, Jimmy. Do you not get humor? I said, I lost my underpants because it teleported me back out. It's that weird feeling you get when you're going really, really, really fast. Maybe you don't understand. Never.
Meow.
Now, little Jimmy just looks confused and looks around.
No, it's a nice little yard. If it's just white picket fences and pretty, really simple Americana house.
I'm there, right?
Yep, with a giant drainage ditch in the back.
Okay, I'm gonna start using my axe to graffiti the picket fence.
Using your
'Cause,
axe?
Yeah.
Like Axe body spray?
Do you mean like you're just chopping the fence down?
That's not like graffiti. That's like
Just
vandalism.
That's just straight
That is
vandalism.
vandalism.
graffiti, okay? Use my axe on the fence.
I imagine he's like
writing,
trying
"Drunk
to
is
like.
cool."
So you're trying to carve words into the fence with a fucking axe that's like 3 times the size of you?
Yep.
Okay.
Writing in the fence. Grunk is
Okay.
Oh,
So
Eric, I love
that's
you.
all happening.
cool. Cool is spelled like that.
All right.
That's right.
So,
You showed that fence who's boss.
so save point in groups. So Havarty, Farquaad, and James Dollarsworth. What are you doing?
I'm sitting at the table with Havarty.
There's no tables anymore. There's no
Right.
in.
There's a table in the tree.
Yeah, the table in the
Oh,
tree.
there's
a
Yeah,
table in
we're
the
up in the tree.
Yeah.
And just kind of perplexed, just kind of looking around. The shotgun is lost at this point. And Farquaad is just kind of looking around. He just doesn't really know
No,
what to
dude,
do.
shit's just getting rebuilt. Shit's just getting rebuilt. Yeah, it's just getting rebuilt.
Just kind of
It's-
shrugs.
Right.
Looking at Havarty.
I'm gonna walk up to them and see them up in the tree. Be like, "What the fuck is this skyline service?"
How do we get down?
I mean, it's a small tree.
Okay.
I mean, it's not a small tree, but it's a slope tree because this happens every day.
So we could slide down the tree then.
Yeah, sure.
All right, sliding down the tree. Might as well wander to the mayor because we need to go there.
So I mean, Farquaad is still kind of like confused. He sees Havarty do the thing, and follows suit. Kind of trailing behind a little bit, clearly disheveled about what's happening. His New England disposition is not quite sure what to do here.
High or low?
Low.
You find the shotgun.
Fuck. Didn't want it. Yeah, so Farquaad picks up the shotgun. Hold on. Farquaad sees the shotgun and kind of like haphazardly like points at it.
Oh, hey, it's the shotgun. Let me
There
go
you
get
go.
that.
Yep.
All right. So you go and you get the shotgun. And yeah, all the townspeople, they just kind of don't seem like people. They just kind of seem like automatons that just keep rebuilding shit as it gets destroyed.
Stepford Wives.
Pretty much. And the normal adventurers that, now there's a bunch of dead ones. There's some bodies. They
We
just
see
slowly
Rob
get
Mac
buried.
over in the corner.
Yeah, you just see the townspeople dragging them out to a rather large ditch and throwing them in it and covering it up. This all seems very routine. Like there's nobody breaking stride here at all.
Farquaad continues walking down towards the mayor's house.
Yep. And as you get there, you see the other group. You guys all following Farquaad heading towards the mayor.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yep, walking. with
So, yeah, as you get there, there's just Terminal Velocity holding a note. Again,
Mayor-
it says,
Mayor's not home. Door doesn't work right here. Watch. I'll walk through the door.
yeah, you walk into the door, you walk out the door.
See?
What the fuck? That's nuts.
Did you just get rubber banded?
Yeah, totally.
The lag here is insane.
Ah,
Meow.
Silo Alpha on the front. No, it's you're back in the elevator.
Wah,
Yeah.
wah.
Yeah, time, how many times have you done that? Time starts when I leave the elevator. No, for real.
Oh wait, never mind. Let me restart.
Oh, wait, never
Redo.
mind.
Redo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are there,
Yeah.
are
There's
there
no
windows at
turrets.
this house?
Scanning takes 4 minutes. No, so yeah, no, you walk in, and as you walk in, you walk out. Now, when you walk in the door, it looks like a normal house. You could swear you're walking into a normal house, and then you're outside.
Are there windows? Like,
I mean,
Yeah,
it's a normal house. Of course, there's windows.
yeah.
okay. I graffiti the windows.
So you're using an axe to break the windows. You break the windows.
Gronk, what the fuck are you doing?
I think
Farquaad-
he thinks
Farquaad
that this
doesn't
house
question
is
anything.
firewood.
Farquaad doesn't question anything. He looks around he sees little Jimmy. He's not sure what little Jimmy's doing.
Little Jimmy is rediscovering the wand. It started to vibrate and pulling him towards the house.
I'm gonna like hover my little repulsor lift into that window now that it's
Yeah.
broken.
So Jimmy, the wand is not pulling you towards the house. It is pulling you down the street still.
Oh, I'm going down the street. Guys, help! Hi, God.
Farquaad, feeling compelled because he has a tubular connection with little Jimmy, follows. He's like, "Holy shit!" And little Jimmy's going there, and they kind of go off. Leaving the mayor's house and not thinking.
No,
anything about
did
it.
you give Jimmy the arm?
Oh yeah, of course.
Okay. Jimmy, you have a prosthetic arm that you can fit over yours now.
Yeah, it's just in
You're
your
dead
inventory.
Yeah, you just got a giant.
I haven't equipped it yet.
Yeah, you haven't equipped it yet. It's just in your inventory.
Do I appear outside the window again after going in, or
Did you go in the window?
I went in the window?
Okay. You go in the window, same thing as the door.
Okay. Do I appear outside the window or outside the door?
Nope, right back out the window. As you go in the window, you come out the window.
Oh, okay. Meow. And then I start following Jimmy.
All right. So yeah, as you are going down, you do see that there is a nice, beautiful, gorgeous DM. Hold on. So when you get to this nice, beautiful, gorgeous area, you hear the voice. James Dollarsworth is following. Yes. Cool.
Yeah, I'll follow along as well.
It is a beautiful, gorgeous area with a waterfall and a nice big lake.
Wiggle.
And they're all just kind of peaceful. All the villagers, you can see that there's little sacrificial like piles of things like coins and fruit
Sorry,
and
the internet's super
other
potato
stuff
right
that
now,
is
so
kind of
my
laid near a
video's being
stone
all
altar
weird. I believe
at the
minion number
outside
2.
of this.
Yeah, she's probably using all the bandwidth right
I
now.
read the note one more time.
It says, the cult leader is full of shit, going to handle it, love Screech.
And you said there's altars around here?
Yep.
To turn back and go the other way.
Just like, no.
Never mind, I'm out.
What do the
Cult
altars look
leader.
like?
Yeah.
There's stone altars. There's stone altars with baskets of like fruit and goodies and
Any statues?
oh yeah.
So the cornucopias.
What do the
Oh.
statues
Yeah.
look like?
they're cornucopias, yes. What's that?
What do the statues look like?
Sometimes they're a dragon, sometimes they're a shark, sometimes they're a whale.
As in, there's like a variety of statues, or they just shapeshift randomly?
No. It's a variety of statues.
Okay. Anything delicious looking that's being, offered?
There's totally fruit and meat and everything.
Fish?
This place is clearly a cult gathering. The mayor said he's dealing with this. We should probably go back the other way.
Did you got okay? Oh no, you didn't. So I'm not gonna ask if you did because you didn't. You gotta rip that band-aid off. So all right, cool. Are you going to eat the fish? There's definitely fish there.
I'm definitely gonna sniff it.
Um,
I'm gonna do that like cat thing where like they're like, I'm just seeing what your food smells like. I'm not gonna eat it, you know.
They
it
kind of
just-
touch
smells
it.
good.
Yeah, they're just like,
touch it a little bit.
yeah, like paw, like.
Yeah, no. I touch the fish? No touch fishy.
No,
Yeah,
touch
no,
fish.
it's fish. It smells good.
Is there anyone around?
I mean, you guys.
But there's like no one else. There's no
No.
local. Okay.
No.
I take a fish. I just snatch it and pull it into my like little repulsor lift and try to be like sneaky about it.
Awesome. Let's see how sneaky you are. You need a 4 or below to be this sneaky.
Ooh.
4 below.
All right.
Yep. Heck
Oh!
yeah. You're not sneaky. From inside of the cave behind the waterfall, which would have been there if you guys would have looked around instead of just eating fish. You hear a rumble.
I like
Who's-
try and return the fish, but I don't have
Oh
thumbs,
no,
so I
that
can't.
rumble gets louder. That
Try
rumble
doing the
gets
Indiana
louder.
Jones where they swap it out real quick.
Yeah, I'm still trying really, really hard to get the fish back, but like I don't have thumbs, so it just ends up in the sand.
No, that rumble
From
gets
my, like,
louder. It has
20 or 30
so hold
steps
on.
I've taken away from them. I told you.
I move away from the altar, so I try and make it look like it wasn't me because I've like abandoned the fish, and I'm like, nope.
Who's the tallest person here? Is it still James?
I would guess it's James. I don't know. But
James
what's your
is
height?
huge.
What's your height, Terminal? James is tall. James is like what? 6'4"?
Average like 5'11".
Oh, fuck you. Okay. No, I thought you said you were tall. All right. So, Terminal, how tall are you?
He's average height like 5'10", 5'11".
All right. So James is 5'11", and you're 5'11".
No. Terminal.
Okay.
Darth Von.
James, how tall are you?
Mission.
Good talk.
Like 5'10", 5'11".
Not in real life, in game.
No, for real, I've never actually thought about this.
Oh, hurry up. Come.
5'11".
All right. So I would say it's a cross between, unless Havarty, are you Amazonian?
No.
Wow.
I mean,
5'9".
Pink is
In
5'11".
real life, you
5'9".
prick.
5'9". We're
5'9",
good at
5'9".
5'9".
I'm fucking 5'11" in real life, you fucking prick. What the fuck?
Yeah. Pink is
Little
Little Jimmy,
he's
little
very
Jimmy
good.
is
Is short.
6'2".
Amazonian to me is well over 6 feet, first of all.
You
Definitely
guys are
look up to
short.
Pink.
Maybe
Definitely
you
look up
just
to
need to
Pink.
not project your insecurities, Tolly.
Wow.
You're
I'm
taller
just gonna
than I
start
am.
yelling
by a
in
lot.
skyscraper. Fuck you.
Yeah, how's the weather up
Okay.
there?
Yeah, rain's on you first, motherfucker. All right. So,
Okay, so
Oh my gosh.
Grunk's seeing a chance at a new mount. He's gonna climb on a terminal and just like straddle his shoulders.
all right. So yeah, that happens. And
Terminal's just fine with it.
let me pause all the murder timers because boss fight. So all right. The only one that we're gonna do real quick is the volcano. Because the
So,
volcano
wait,
goes off as all
I
of
got
this
an
is
onion
done.
knight on my shoulders now.
What's that?
You got a kobold on your shoulder.
So I got an onion knight on my shoulders now.
Yeah, sure. You got a little
He's a
fuzzy on the-
kobold. He's a goblin dressed as a kobold, wearing a tiara around his waist, as well as a grogneck's like loincloth and holding a grogneck axe.
All right. 10 or
Gotcha.
above.
There's
the
so much
volcano
going
hit.
on.
Because you're not in the save point in anymore.
Fuck. Oh, we're all dead. Game over. Moving on.
Jesus.
New
All
story.
right, everybody, you have 10 seconds to tell me how you're mitigating the giant flying rock that's coming towards you from the volcano.
Egg.
Starting with Jimmy. Go.
Jimmy whips out the wand and aims it at the rock and send out a bolt of lightning at it.
You can't decide that.
Instead, when you whip out the wand, it pulls you towards the water.
Towards the water.
Yep.
It's getting me out of trouble, I guess. It's trying to save my life.
Sure, whatever. Do you go towards the water or not?
Yes.
Okay, awesome. James Dollarsworth, 10 seconds. Go.
I try to run away from the rock.
Okay, it's a big fucking rock. You're gonna die. All right, Caterchew, what are you doing?
I egg myself and start like hovering away.
Hovering away. Awesome.
Yeah, I egg myself. So like the cover goes on and I hover.
The Baby Yoda cover, yeah.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
that's not gonna save you. Farquaad, what are you doing?
What's around
I
right
need,
now? 'Cause
I
we're-
need my husband
we're
right
walking
now.
other
Star
ways.
Wars
Farquaad,
story.
what's around? There's a
Yeah.
giant fucking lake in front of you. There is a cave that is rumbling in front of you, and there are altars around you.
Immediately to the rumbling cave.
Awesome.
Booking it.
Okay, cool. Grunk, what are you doing?
I want to follow little Jimmy.
Awesome.
To the-
Havarty, what are you doing?
Shit.
What's
Righty.
around? What's around? What's around?
Yeah, what's around? What's around me?
The lake, the same thing as around everybody else. There is the lake in front of you. There is the cave in front of you that is rumbling that you see Farquaad running towards. You see Jimmy and Grunk running towards the water.
I run towards Farquaad.
Okay. And Terminal.
I'm gonna unsheath one of my beer caps and hurl it at the rock.
Huntington, what's up, brother?
Okay. I'm gonna say you need
Huntington's in my
ace.
chat, by the way, Pink.
Oh.
All right.
Yeah, no,
So
I talk to him almost daily, dude.
I am gonna
Oh, I
say,
haven't spoken to
first
him
of
in months.
all, out of all of this,
Nah, beer,
fastest action is gonna be the fastest hand in the terminal velocity universe. So we are going to say to redirect this giant flaming volcano rock that is coming towards your party and will absolutely kill most people in your party.
Yeah.
You need an ace.
Oh.
Go for it.
You have a 1 out of 13 chance of getting this.
Hit me.
You got a 2.
Damn.
All right. So, first of all, whole party doesn't get saved. Second of all, Havarty,
No.
you have an RP point.
Oh.
RP
Ooh.
points mean you get a chance to not die.
Okay.
You get RP points by doing funny, hilarious shit. Not killing Rask was the funniest fucking thing that happened tonight so far. Killing Rask. So, your RP point means you need at least a 9 or above not to die on this murder check.
Okay.
You survive.
Woo!
All right. Grunk, you just got here. No, you did. No, Grunk, you have followed Little Jimmy. Little Jimmy had totally gotten railroaded. But Little Jimmy and Grunk, because you made the quick decision of going towards the water to hopefully mitigate this giant rock that's about to obliterate everything, I'm going to say you need a 9 or above to survive by getting to the water in time.
Ooh.
You both
Nice.
survive. James Dollarsworth, you just ran. Caterchew, you just ran.
No. I sealed up my egg, and it's strong space metal. So fuck you.
Okay.
I just want to say that. Just fuck you.
Caterchew,
Yes.
you need a face card to survive.
Ooh.
Yoda.
Yay!
The force is strong with this one.
James, you need a face card to survive.
Ooh.
Down goes Dollarsworth.
Oof.
All right. So what
Bye,
the-
My
James.
body explodes in Bitcoin pieces.
Wow.
Farquaad,
Farquaad, what's going on there, pal?
Farquaad, and Havarty.
Man.
So we did say that. So Havarty's RP point survived.
Mm-hmm.
Farquaad.
Yeah.
Um,
Hi.
you did run towards the right area. So
Okay,
I will
perfect.
say that you need a 9 or above. You ran towards one of the survival areas. Whether or not you get killed by the giant boss that's about to come flying out of there is another thing.
So I found one of the gods apparently.
You did.
Okay.
It was a bunch of altars. I mean,
Yeah.
Okay. So 9 or above to at least make it to the cave.
Please, fuck. Yeah! Fuck yeah!
Terminal
I could
velocity.
See, Courtney's bribes didn't take.
Terminal velocity.
So seeing as I missed the thing,
You didn't
my
miss. You
hand-
hit it.
my-
It just didn't do anything.
Well, yeah, but my hand is
However-
really fast. Do I still get to run towards the lake?
No. However,
Damn.
However, I will say that because you actually tried to save the group first by
Thermal,
changing
thank
the
you
path
so
of
much,
the
hun,
volcanic
for the
murder
raid. How are you,
plot
sir?
device. It just says plot on it. I will say that you
The
need-
MacGuffin.
I will give you an RP point and say that you need a 9 or above to survive.
Excellent.
Ooh.
Just
So
fucking barely.
So the
As
bottle
the
cap
ro-
splits the rock right as soon as it lands. And
Yeah,
it lands on
yeah,
the other
I'll
side.
do my own story, but that's fine. So, as you hit the rock deflected just enough to be more directed towards the running away James Dollarsworth.
I'm good.
Sorry,
you kept dying
James.
over and over. Oh,
Nip
I'm
says,
sorry.
I guess we're playing Everybody Lives now.
I'm doing
Hey
good.
man,
We're playing
deck
a
of cards. Those
role-playing
were hard
game
fucking
of
draws.
Everybody
And
dies with
surprisingly, only one person
Sabahi,
died on a
Almost
lot of hard
Adorno,
draws. So James is
Pikachu,
definitely dead. We've killed 3 characters now.
Sally the Altar Boy. It's definitely
so
interesting. I haven't done it
James
before.
gets hit by the remainder of the rock. But terminal velocity does get hit by a part of the rock that destroys his non-turbo hand.
Ooh.
And then
Fuck.
there's a boss fight.
Brilliant.
But James is already dead. So, Little Jimmy and Grunk, you are in the water. Farquaad and Havarty, you have run into the cave. Terminal, you survived narrowly, but lost it. I'm gonna actually say you lost everything below the elbow.
Okay, so completely off.
Oh yeah, no, it's fucking gone.
Right on. Right
yeah,
on.
yeah. Right on. Cauterized off. And Farquaad, Caterchu, you did survive, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, okay. Caterchu, you survived, but you got knocked fucking far back. So you're gonna be gone for at least 1 round. Little Jimmy and Grunk, while you're sitting in the water, you still see something just rear itself out of the cave. Havarty and Farquaad, you come face to face with the angriest, shittiest, most horribly ethnically rendered Chinese dragon you've ever seen.
Oh god.
Oh, fantastic.
And let's see. I'm gonna say he has initiative.
Fuck.
'Cause
Really?
You ran into his cave. You ran into
Where
his
else
cave.
where were we supposed to go?
Water.
The water. We gotta go to the fucking water there, pal. Come on. Just jump in the fucking water. It's not that big of a deal. There was just a tidal wave, but it makes total sense.
You ran past the water in the lake to run into the cave that was rumbling, but you survived. So we will say that. But it is 9 o'clock. So I would say, why don't we do a quick 5 minutes so I can call Chris back and everybody can go to the bathroom because blood clots are real.
Blood clots are real. Are
Blood
we gonna have enough
clots are
time to do
real.
this fight before Joel has to go? Because you're done in a half hour, right, Joel?
Well, I'm done in 6:15.
Okay.
So
Okay, no, that's fine.
Can we do
if
it in that amount of time?
You know what? I'll tell you this. We'll do initiative on the dragon. The dragon is going to immediately try to chomp. I will say that because you ran in there, you were surprised.
well, shit.
So before you leave, I will give you a final high or low to determine whether or not the dragon attack actually hits you.
Yeah, I got it, honey. Thanks, man.
Okay.
We'll talk.
All right.
All right.
So high or low.
Low.
Here's the thing, though.
See-
Oh, well, never mind. You're dead. It's fine.
Now 7 is low. But that we will say is a battle-wide knockout, which
Okay.
means you will be incapacitated for the duration of the battle.
Okay.
So,
Which means you could come back next week if you're around.
Ooh.
You could
I will
come
be.
back next week
Or
if you're
die.
around.
Someone
Or
kill
die.
the Graz.
Now, if
Yeah.
the party wipes on this boss fight, which is much harder than Donkey Kong, then I will say that you die with them
Okay.
because you absolutely have nothing to do.
Right.
All right?
Sounds good.
Okay, but thanks for coming and playing with us.
Well, thanks
so we'll
for
let
having
Joel depart here. Thank you so much, Joel.
Yeah, thank you
And
guys.
I hope you can come back next week,
Oh,
assuming
yeah.
you survive.
Or with a new
I've got
character.
nothing going on next weekend, so I'm here.
Perfect.
Awesome.
Perfect.
Awesome.
Yeah. All right,
Oh
guys.
no, James, is the shotgun okay?
Yeah, is a shotgun okay? If you are in my chat or anybody else's chat, make sure I have everybody in my chat as a mod. So let me get some shout outs for Joel Shanka. Make sure you hang out with her. Make sure you say hello. She has snacks and a couch. It
Yep.
is my favorite place to be in the evening. I don't talk there because I don't feel pressure to. But I
don't
am
need
always
to.
Yeah,
there
I totally
every
learned the
time.
shit out of you. No matter